Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a lot of these Liverpool streams because of how embarrassing we are in the transfer window, you know. It's just Shadat Inch Postacoglu. It's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are. We love to just embarrass ourselves and do all this crazy unnecessary shit. But anyway, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First and foremost, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. You guys know how these streams work, so I don't want to keep stopping myself to say like and subscribe. So just like the video, subscribe, whether you're watching this right now or in the replay. We're like 10 subs away from 43.6k. The road to 50k continues, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, it's been a crazy ride till 50k, inshallah, at some point in time. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I see the mods as well in the building. Big up to you, Ale. Big up Champions Operator. Big up Minerals. Big up Yasser TV. H. Big up to you. Big up to AAA. Big up to Rishwanda. Big up to FK, Rain, Troy King. Exactly what TKA said. Big up to Ali. Big up to Giovanni. Big up to all of you guys. And listen, let's just get straight into it. You know, sometimes I wonder what the old maids say. Sometimes I look at Liverpool Football Club and I just wish there is like an alternative universe where like I'm in charge, or like like we could just change up the club and stuff like this. Yahi, we are so close. We are literally so close to just being absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, it's actually insane how close we are. We're literally like 3 holes away from being the best team, like, in the whole planet. Someone will say we are the best team in the planet, but you know what I'm saying. Like, even like with no holes, with no weaknesses, with no nothing, I think we have the capability to cook at an unbelievable level. I think we could literally win like all 4 trophies if we make like 2 or 3 signings this transfer window. Let's start with the left back news. I know obviously the Diouf to Liverpool thing. Guys, I have no idea who Diouf is. I do not sit up here and watch no Czech league, so if there's someone who's Czech in the chat, you get me, or someone who watches that, or someone who knows anything about that league, you can let us know. But this is where I'm showing my trust in the club, because people say, oh, you don't trust the club, you think you know more, you're a FIFA merchant, you're a football manager merchant, blah 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 blah. Listen, we ain't saying none of that. We are not saying any of that. If the club think that the guy is good enough to be our starting left back, then he's good enough to be our starting left back, whatever. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and have an argument, you get me, about a player from the Czech league that I've never watched not 1 second my whole life. I can't just make it up. And listen, this is as Liverpool signing as it comes, sign a random left back no one knows about and he turns up to be unbelievable. We're capable of doing this. And listen, the truth of the matter is we do have to move on from Andy Robertson. Because it's funny, people always use like the Klopp loyalty thing against him. Oh, Klopp is like really loyal to the players and Klopp, blah, blah, blah. And then the same fan base are also loyal to the players and also don't want to let it go, and also don't want to, shout out to all the Americans in the chat, give it up, you get me? They just don't want to give it up. They're just continuously backing the same thing, over and over and over again. Oh, Andy Robertson is not as bad as you make out. He had like 17 crosses that hit first man. We beat someone, we beat West Ham 5-0, and he still manages to look like the worst player on the pitch. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. And we do have to, at some point in time, move on. Because sentimentality and loyalty is cute and all this, but you need to be better. You need to be better as an institution. You need to be better as a football club. And you need to always look at upgrading. You need to be that guy, that just wants to improve. And if your argument is like, oh my God, he was so successful at Liverpool. Okay, so was Jordan Henderson. Would you have him back? I know for a fact I wouldn't have Henderson back in his current state. I wouldn't have, there's, bro, the group of players, at Liverpool, most of them anyway, that played in the Klopp era, ended up winning everything. Oh, he won everything there is to win. Okay, there's a lot of players that did that. It's just a lot of players that did that from the Klopp era. Who am I? Are we supposed to go get Henderson back? Let's go get Origi back. Let's just go get all the boys back. Call up Al-Ittihad, ask for Fabinho to come back. Yalla, let's do it while we're at it. Why not? Why not? Your logic can't be they won trophy X 6 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, because that's just simply not good enough. That can't be your, by definition, that cannot be your logic. Your logic must be how the player is performing now. And I know this is something that hurts a lot of people watching, because Andy Robertson is a hero and, to some people, a legend, an unbelievable player. And he was the best left back in the world. And we love him and his leadership and blah, 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 all this cute stuff. Yeah, I'm with you. But at the same time, we have to accept that even Kostas Tsimikas, who was brought in as a backup left back from Greece, no one heard about him before he joined Liverpool Football Club, is now at a level where he is better than him. Today, Kostas Tsimikas, a lot better crossing, obviously, than Andy Robertson, And the thing that's funny about the Tsimikas argument is it's actually now a situation where Tsimikas is probably even slightly better defensively. It's literally slightly better defensively. And you want to talk about sentiment, I mean, Kyle Walker is leaving Manchester City. You get me? Kyle Walker is leaving Manchester City. You want to talk about sentiment? You want to talk about all this shit? Like, Kyle Walker is leaving Man City. What? Kyle Walker was the best right back in the planet at some point in time, but he's leaving Manchester City. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? That's the question. So the Scottish Kyle Walker also, thank you for your services. You've been an unbelievable player for Liverpool Football Club. You won it all. Well done. All that stuff. But at some point in time, you just have to let it go. You have to give it up. Because if you continuously just be loyal to a fault, then everything that you said about Jurgen Klopp applies to you. Because you're also the person that's also going to be sentimental. Because you're also the person that's not giving it up. You're also the person that's not letting it go. You're the same person that you're criticizing. You're criticizing Klopp for his loyalty. Well, guess what? You're also being loyal. Robertson's just not good enough. That's just reality of the situation. And with this Diouf guy, obviously no one here is a Czech league expert unless there's a random Czech guy in the chat, which, hey, listen, in the world of YouTube, everything is possible. There could be like some random Czech guy in the chat. Get me? Checkmate. There's a random Czech guy in the chat. It's a possibility. I mean, nothing is impossible in this world of YouTube. But yeah, like, unless there's a random Czech guy in the chat, I doubt we can have like an objective conversation about his abilities. I can go and read statistics and all this stuff, but forget all the stats. Forget all the stats. The player himself, if the club think he's good enough, then we have to, we have to back him. We have to see where we go from here. So yeah. Hopefully, if he is going to sign for Liverpool, I'm unsure. Hopefully, if he does sign for Liverpool, he's a fantastic signing and he's a great left back. So we've gotten that out of the way. Now, how do you want me to talk about Darwin Nunez when you're all a bunch of Nunezes in the chat? How? Tell me. Because we can sit up here and we can criticize Nunez's conversion rate, but what about your conversion rate? Because we have 450 people in here. We're not even at 100 likes. You guys have a worse like return than Darwin Nunez. Do you want to be a Darwin Nunez? Ask yourself. Or are you more clinical? Are you Jayden Danz? Are you Fede Chiesa? Are you all these guys? Come on, likes up. Like, you want me, oh my God, talk about Nunez to Al Hilal. But like the video, because you're moving like him. We can't have 450 people in here. We ain't even at 100 likes yet. So let's get the likes up right now. 100 likes and subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Mods, keep pushing as well. Keep doing your thing. Darwin Nunez to Al Hilal. Guys, we played Accrington Stanley today. We played Accrington Stanley. I promise you, even now that the game is done, you can't name 3 players from Accrington Stanley. 90% of you literally cannot name like 3 players from Accrington Stanley. You simply can't. You simply cannot name 3 players from Accrington Stanley. You just can't. You just can't. Darwin Nunez manages to look like shit versus Accrington Stanley. Where do you go from here, mate? Where? Like, at what point in time do the excuses stop? I know like 95% of the people have turned, but that 5% has a negative impact on society, because sometimes you can spread stupidity within society. You can spread stupid opinions and make it come out like facts. Do you guys know that Jadon Dance, if we don't include Europa League, has as many goals at Anfield as Darwin Nunez in the last year. Do you know how abysmal that stat is? Do you know how absolutely abysmal that statistic is? Since I literally just said that since February 2024, Jadon Dance and Darwin Nunez have scored the same exact number of goals at Anfield, and one of them hasn't played since February. Yeah, you sent it to me as I was reading it. FK, do we comprehend how mad this is? This is like, do we actually comprehend how insane this is? At what point in time does everyone just take a step back and say this is just not good enough? Like, at what point in time does everyone take a step back and go like, you know what, Husam, at the start, I backed the guy, I believed in the guy, but now, you know, it is not good enough. Just say it as it is. Nothing's gonna happen, you know. We have closed the doors to the Darwin hate club, but at least you can sit up here and have honest conversation. You can acknowledge that you are an honest human being that realizes that certain players are not good enough for the levels and for what we're trying to reach, what we're trying to accomplish. Just say it. How long is it gonna take you? What more is it gonna take? Guy can't score against Accrington Stanley. He cannot score against Accrington Stanley. They're League Two. He played 90 minutes. He played 90 minutes against Accrington Stanley and still did not score. Oh my God. The guy had a chance right in front of goal in the first half and sent it to a poor young kid supporting Accrington, and like someone in the away stand just hit his face. It literally just hit his face, bro. It literally just hit his face. How can you even have an honest dialogue and a conversation about a guy who is just absolute dog shit? How? What is there to talk about? What is there to discuss? Like, it's just at some point in time, everyone just need to say this is just not good enough. Accrington Stanley, bro. If I can't trust you against Accrington Stanley, how the hell am I supposed to trust you against Real Madrid, Manchester City, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan? What happens when eventually, as per usual, Jota gets injured? Then what, bro? I honestly, I'm like you. You get me, Liverpool JM. I'm like you, bro. I can't wait to see him leave. I'll actually celebrate him leaving. Gonna have a Lee Gunner style 8-hour stream just celebrating the fact that he's gone. Because at some point in time, we all have to acknowledge it. This is a failure. This is a flop. Everyone just say it as it is. I thought last season was going to be the season where everyone just takes a step back and says, yo, he's crap, he's not good enough. But it's not the case. There are still some people actually backing him. Someone made up a stat. We haven't lost a game when Darwin Nunez has started. Yeah, Habibi, we have lost one game anyway the whole season. We have lost one game anyway the whole season. So using that logic, we haven't lost a game that Kwanzaa had started. What kind of stupid logic is this? What kind of stupid logic is this? We haven't lost a game where Darwin Nunez started, but we've lost one game anyway the whole season. We haven't lost a game where Kwanzaa have started. We haven't. So let's just go look at the Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Liverpool 0-1, Nottingham Forest here. Let's go look at the lineup that day. So guys, we haven't lost a game that Curtis Jones has started, or Cody Gakpo has started, or Tsimikas has started, or Conor Bradley has started, or Joe Gomez has started, or Wataru Endo has started, or Kelleher has started, or Kwanzaa has started. It is just people just bringing just all these shameless statistics to defend a guy that's just not good enough. Guys, he's a flop. And we got done dirty by Benfica. It's okay. Just accept it. Just accept it. As a football fan that just wants your club to succeed, just accept it. The guy is just not good enough. And I will genuinely celebrate the day that he leaves this football club. I will actually celebrate it because finally some people will come back to their senses. some like at some point in time, everyone's just gonna come back to their senses and wake up and realize, yo, this Nunez guy just ain't good enough. And this is the reality. This is literally the reality of the situation. The guy's just not good enough. He's just not levels. He's just not what's required. Imagine we had Isak last season instead of Nunez. Imagine we had Haaland instead of Nunez. Imagine we had Kane. I'm not even going to take it to that level. Imagine we had Mbuemo. Imagine we had Evan Ferguson. Imagine like any of these strikers. And we were probably league champions. Imagine we had Jean-Philippe Mateta. We're sat here league champions. Laugh all you want, but even he's better than Nunez. The guy provides nothing. The guy quite literally provides nothing. We have to accept this. We have to accept this. This is just who he is. This is just who he is. He's just not good enough. He's a 64 million pile of shit. And this is the reality. This is the reality. Like, everyone just accept it. I get it. 2 years ago, we were all, everyone, not we, because I didn't want him from the start, but people were like, Lazarus Valencia, and he scored a goal against City in the Community Shield, and everyone got hyped, and, you know, he had a good run for like a period of 6 games, but it's been just 2.5 years of bullshit, bro. Everyone just making up excuses. Everyone just making excuses. And it's funny because I promise you, if Darwin Nunez played for any other club, all of us would spend like the whole time just laughing at him. How did we treat Timo Werner at Chelsea? Even though the guy had 13 assists or 15 assists. How do we treat Timo Werner at Spurs? We laugh. If a Chelsea fan seriously tried to bring up Timo Werner in the debate, as a matter of fact, forget Timo Werner, we even laugh at the likes of Kai Havertz. Never mind Darwin Nunez. If Darwin Nunez played for a Chelsea or for an Arsenal or for a Man United and was putting up these numbers, we would literally just laugh at them. But because he plays for us, everyone's just gonna try to act like, you know, he's very good and we just disrespect him and he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Guy's shit, man. Guy's shit. We have to acknowledge guy's shit and we just have to move on. This is it. Whichever club buys him, I will put a poster here saying thank you. Thank you for buying him. Thank you, right next to my face. Forever, I'm gonna keep it. Because it's just bullshit, bro. It's quite literal bullshit. Everyone just acting like they have no eyes, like they don't see what we see. Just piling on like Europa League goals and Carabao Cup goals and acting like it's okay. Big up to my guy Liam Belson, who says soon to be three windows without no movement. Abysmal. I'm gonna talk about like the windows and the movement in the window and all of this. You get me? Gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about like the movement in the window. So stick around. I promise you, I'm gonna speak about it. Thank you for the super chat, guys. We have 532 people in here. First of all, let's get to 200 likes. Number 1. Number 2, like the video. Number 3, like the video. Number 4, I want to ask you all a question. You have an opportunity from now till the end of the season. You can only start one player. Jadon Danns or Darwin Nunez, who are you starting? Choose one right now in the chat. After you come back to the live chat and choose one. From now until May, you are Arne Slot. You're given one decision. You either start Nunez or Jadon Danns. Who are you starting? Look how many Jadon Danns is in the chat. I'm going to ignore you, H. So you've got one. Look. The ratio of Danns to Nunez is like 99-1. But I ask you all a question. Young Cuenca is a Chelsea fan, so he don't count. I want to ask you all a genuine question. Do you think it's right? Honestly? And this is a question to all of you, now that we all agree that we all want Jadon Danns. By the way, the one saying Nunez is H, who has naked posters of Nunez up in his room. Man United fan, as you can see, with the Glazers Norwich flag. Chelsea fans. So we're getting mocked for even saying this. Thank you, Liam. I'm going to get to it in a second. Ask yourself, and I want to ask you all this question. Do you think it's right that we all prefer an academy striker starting ahead of a £64 million record signing? Ask yourself that question on a real. Just ask yourself that question. Ask. Do you think it's acceptable that we all would rather have an academy product that hasn't even scored this many goals, like hasn't even had any experience? Is it right? Is it right to want a kid to start ahead of Darwin Nunez, who is our record signing? 64 million. Is it right for me to say bench him and start young Jayden Dance, who literally under a year ago, none of us even knew who he was? He was part of the whole Klopp's kids thing. This shouldn't be a conversation. There were Liverpool fans comparing Nunez to Haaland when the transfer was made. We compared Darwin Nunez to Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. This was an actual comparison, comparing Nunez to Erling Haaland. A year later, I'd rather have Mbeumo. A year later, I'd rather have Jayden Dance. A year later, I'd rather have my neighbor come play instead of Darwin. That's how bad this is. That's how bad this is. Honestly, this is literally how bad this is. Everything that we have done, everything that we have spoken about, and 2 years after the purchase, 2.5 years after the purchase, I'd rather young Jayden Dance play. He was 16 when Darwin Nunez was brought in for 64 million pounds. And the thing that I want to explain to everyone, jokes aside, yeah? By the way, Robbie Fowler, have you ever been to Anfield? Do you know more than Slot? Do you know more than FSG? I bet you Robbie Fowler can't point Anfield out on a map. Top red scumbags. Now, here's the thing that people need to understand. This is the thing that people need to acknowledge. And this is the very important part of this argument. We need to sell Darwin while we can get something for him. People need to understand this. The longer this stays, the lower his price tag becomes. Quite literally, the longer he stays at Liverpool Football Club, the worse it gets from a money perspective. We could probably get 40 for him now. Stop. We can get 40 for him now. Stop waiting till he becomes 15 million worth or 10 million worth. Honestly, we can get something for him now. We can actually get something. There will come a point in time where we can't get nothing for him. We can get there will come a point in time where we can't get nothing for him. We could probably get like 40 now. We could probably get 45. Call up Al-Ittihad. Call up Al-Ittihad. Call up Al-Hilal. Call up Al-Nasr. Call up Al-Ittifaq. Tell them, do you want Darwin Nunez 40 million? He's gone. Tell him, مع السلامة حبيبي. Bye. خلاص. It's pointless. Give it up. All of you guys. Everyone that's ever supported this, just give it up. 2.5 years of fucking bullshit from all of you guys. 2.5 years of absolute bullshit and rubbish. Talking about excuse after excuse after excuse. When the guy can't even score against Accrington Stanley. Give it up. It's over. Give it up. It's finished. It's done. Stop lying to yourself. It is done. We would rather a academy kid that we didn't even know a year ago start ahead of him. It's finished. It's done. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. If Al-Hilal come calling and they're offering 40, don't even negotiate. Say yes and thank you. We should be paying you 40 for having Darwin play ahead of you. We should be paying you 40. You're taking Nunez from us. I'm going to give you 40. It's done. Stop living in this fantasy world in which Darwin Nunez is going to score 30 goals, 35 goals. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Give it up. Give up. It's finished. It's done. It's over. The experiment failed. It's fucking over, bro. It's over. This was the game where if Darwin Nunez had 1% of quality, he would have scored like 4 goals against Accrington Stanley and said, hold that, Husam. I just needed the chance. I just needed the chance. Hold that, Husam. This is my opportunity to show you all this. This was my opportunity, and hold that, bro. I couldn't even score against bloody Accrington Stanley, bro. How am I supposed to trust a striker who can't score against League 2 opposition? Federico Chiesa has no knees and no hamstrings, and even he scored. Jayden Dance just came back from injury, is a kid, and he scored. Trent is a right back, and even he scored. Come on. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? We'd rather an academy kid play over a 64 million pound striker? Wow. That's such a shining sign for things to come. What the hell? And you know, Liverpool have had a really bad, like obviously in the Premier League era, we weren't the best. We had a really bad run. We weren't cooking or anything. But we've had good strikers. Firmino, Fowler, Owen, Heskey, Torres, Suarez. I've seen so many good strikers at Liverpool Football Club. I've seen so many. I've seen very good ones. We've never had a striker problem. And now we have it. Because he's shit. And just not good enough. And if Napoli want to get rid of Kvaratskhelia, grow an IQ. 60 million. Are you mad? 60 million for Kvaradona. Kvaratskhelia, you know, you could get him for 60 million. Call up Napoli. Conte, you play with two strikers. Here's Darwin Nunez and 30 million on top of that. Give me Kvaratskhelia. Done. Finished. Done. Khalas. Done. Done. And as a matter of fact, this is the perfect segue for the Hughes or the FSG thing, because I do want to talk about it. And big up to you, Liam. Thank you for the super chat. And this one, I just want you all to get involved as well, because this is going to be a very interactive segment. Let's get to 200 likes, chat. We're literally just 20 likes away. Close your live chat, like the video, come back and get involved. Come back and get involved. Corner taking quickly. Nunez. Liverpool are out of the Champions League. Darwin Nunez to seal it in front of the cup. Darwin Nunez. He misses. Come on, man. Come on. Hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. Hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. You know, I want to say one thing. You know, you guys, big up to Jamie. I'm going to shout out Jamie. Big up to Jamie. Big up to Jamie. He put something in my brain. He made me think about the FSG and Richard Hughes thing. Guys, if you had the choice of getting rid of one only, would you get rid of Richard Hughes or FSG? Choose one. Would you get rid of FSG or would you get rid of Richard Hughes? I want you to choose one right here, right now. Who are you getting rid of? This is an honest question to all of you. Who are you getting rid of? Are you getting rid of FSG or are you getting rid of Richard Hughes? Who are you getting rid of? Choose one. Get rid of Man United. You know, me and Jack had this conversation yesterday. And we were talking about Hughes out and all this. But Jamie made a fantastic point yesterday. He's like, go look at Richard Hughes' track record at Bournemouth. And I went and I did exactly that. This is what Richard Hughes has done at Bournemouth. Okay? This is what Richard Hughes has done at Bournemouth. Watch. Watch this. And actually, I'm gonna say what he's done in general. He signed Max Aarons for Norwich for 8 million. Alex Scott, Tyler Adams for Leeds. Rothwell for free. Semenyo, he got him from Bristol for 10 million. He got Tavernier from Middlesbrough for 11 million. He got Ben Pearson from Preston for 700 grand. He got Jack Stacey from Luton for 4.45 million. Actually, let me just share this with you guys. Let me just share this with you guys right here. Richard Hughes, yeah? We keep insulting Richard Hughes, but let's actually figure out who the man is before we continue to insult him and realize that he's just being limited by this ownership. This is Richard Hughes transfers. Right here, Richard Hughes. Bro, the guy signed Semenyo, Tavernier, Billing, David Brooks, Chris Meffam, Aaron Ramsdale from Sheffield, not from Arsenal, Lewis Cook. These are his signings. You go back to his time at Bournemouth. Look at these players. He literally built the spine of Bournemouth for so cheap. And here they're talking about Hughes' ability to sell. He bought Aaron Ramsdale for 940 grand, sold him for 20 million. He sold Tyrone Mings to Aston Villa and Callum Wilson, obviously, for big fees. Even though he only bought them for 50 million euros, not even pounds. And all these players that he bought are actually still at Bournemouth, who are doing incredibly well. And if I am not mistaken, I can't lie, this is where it's a bit sticky still. He's the one that bought IBM, Brad Smith. But he did buy Ake, which is a great transfer. Begovic was a very good transfer. Obviously, Dominic Solanke was a very good transfer. Neto from Barcelona, who's just a keeper, so he got him for free. And Justin Kluivert, who's an okay transfer. He's also the one that hired Iraola. He's actually the one that hired Iraola. So if he went and he's done all of this at Bournemouth, am I supposed to believe he's the same guy that can't get a transfer done at Liverpool Football Club? Is his hands tied behind his back because of this ownership group? We have to ask ourselves this important question. We have to ask ourselves this important question. Is he having restrictions on his head top from the ownership group? Oh my God, I just read a comment that triggered me. Oh my God. Oh my days, man. Kvaratskhelia is available for 60 million euros. Oh my God, why are we the dumbest club? Why are we the dumbest club of all time? Why are we actually so dumb? 60 million euros. Oh my God. Euros, Husam, not even pounds, euros. 60 million euros. I'm triggered. I'm actually so triggered. 60 million euros. He's available for 60 million euros. There is no way this is real. I'm gonna search right now the word 60M, see what comes up. Oh my God, Ben Jacobs just said it. PSG optimistic of finalizing an agreement with Napoli for Kvaratskhelia for significantly under the original 80 million euros transfer. Current offer is north of 60 million euros. And the parties are not too far apart. Oh my God. How can I quit smoking when I support Liverpool Football Club? How can I quit? How can I quit smoking when I support this club? How? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? 60 million. Fucking 60 million euros. Are you mad? 60 million, are you fucking mad? 60 million euros. 60 million euros. Kvaratskhelia is available and we're fucking around. Oh my god, I'm about to tear up my whole set. I'm about to tear up this whole set. 60 million euros. 60 million bloody euros. He's available and we're not going in for him. Oh my days. Oh my god. Que schifo. Que schifo. How disgusting. 60 million euros. Oh my days. What am I even supposed to say? What can I even say? Oh my god. This comment just triggered me. This comment just triggered me. Oh my days. Guys, big up to Dan Potts for the raid. I appreciate you. Big up to you, Dan. Thank you so much, guys. We have almost 1,000 people in here. Let's get to 300 likes ASAP. So please close your live chat, like the video, and continue to enjoy the stream. We need to play sad music. We need to play sad music. What the hell? What the hell, bro? 60 million euros. Are you mad? Are you actually mad? Are you actually mad? He's available for 60 million euros. And we're not going in for him. Oh my days. We're actually so embarrassing. We have 6 Champions Leagues. We're the most successful club in England, but we are the biggest bitch in the transfer window. Oh my god, we're actually the biggest bitches. You kept talking about opportunistic. It does not get more opportunistic than this. 60 million euros. We spent 64 million pounds on a Uruguayan donkey who can't finish their chances. Well done, Fenway Sports Group. Well done. Well done. Oh my god, what can I even say? This is actually so depressing. This is actually so depressing. I actually went and looked at it. It's real. It's not even a fake comment. Ben Jacobs. 60 million euros. Oh my days. This is mad. This is literally the bargain of the century. 60 million euros. Kvaradona. Kvaratskhelia. 60 million. Oh my days. This is so sad. I swear this is actually so sad. Bro, Brentford want like 90 million for Mbuemo. Brighton want 100 million for Joao Pedro. You could get Kvaratskhelia for 60 million euros, mate. Euros. And we're saying no. How pathetic. He's on 30 grand a week. Call Kvaratskhelia. Tell him whatever PSG offer you, we're going to offer you more. I'm going to give you more money. 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 I'm actually upset now. I'm actually fully upset now. I'm actually fully upset now. Oh my days. 60 million euros. You could call up Kvicha right now and tell him, listen, whatever wages PSG are going to offer you, we're going to offer you more money. We're going to offer you more money. We're going to give you more money. Just come join. And your Georgian teammate, you get me? Mamardashvili is here as well. Call Mamardashvili. Tell him, listen, do some help. Help us out, man. Call Kvicha. Tell him come to Liverpool, mate. Yeah, but I said 60 million euros 100 times because it's upsetting. You should be mad at your club for not going in for him. You're a Chelsea fan. You should be upset at your club for not paying 60 million euros. That is nothing. That is nothing money. That is literally nothing money, bro. In this day and age. In this day and age. Guys, we literally sold Jordan Ibe for 20 million pounds. We sold Brewster for 25 million pounds. We sold Solanke for 30 million pounds. Come on now. Where are we going with this? What are we? Is everyone gonna act like it's normal? Bro, Kvaratskhelia is worth like 100 million plus. In a natural scenario, like if you wanted to buy him after they won the league, you'd have to pay 100 million. Arne Slot has been at Liverpool Football Club for 6 months. He has not just assessed the squad, he has smelt the squad, he has lived the squad. He has spoken to the squad, he's handled the squad. And we've given him Federico Chiesa. What did I tell you guys from the start? The same ownership group that let Jurgen Klopp down will be the same ownership group that let Arne Slot down, and they did not believe me. This is mad. 60 million euros, mate. Euros, not even pounds. Euros. How much is 60 million euros in pounds? 60 million euros. Okay, let me do 60 euros to pounds. 60 million euros to pounds. Oh my God, this is 50 million pounds. Oh my days. We could get Kvaratskhelia for 50 million pounds. Oh my God, we're so pathetic. We're actually so pathetic. Wait, he's come back to depress me again. Barcelona's price for Araujo is 50 million euros. Oh my God. Oh my days. Oh my days. I genuinely wish I was in a position of power at Liverpool Football Club. I actually wish I'm in a position of power at Liverpool. You know, I'll fix the whole club with 100 million. I would literally fix the whole club with 100 million. Genuinely. 100 million pounds, I fix the whole club. Yahi, Napoli have Antonio Conte as the manager. Antonio Conte likes to play with 2 strikers. Call Napoli, offer them Darwin, Nunez and 20 million, and call Kvaratskhelia and offer him more wages than what PSG is offering. And he's going to come join you. Problem solved, mate. Problem solved. Done. Problem solved. Oh my days, we're actually so pathetic in the transfer window, you guys. How are you the biggest club in England but the biggest bitch in the transfer window? This is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. Guys, let's get to 300 likes. How can you want me to say I want Nunez to leave, but we're only at 300 likes? We're not even at 300 likes. Like the video. Young Danz has a better goal scoring ratio than 80 million flop. FSG is the problem over Hughes. I'd rather we leverage Chiesa to Napoli with Nunez for Osimhen and buy Hanchko to be center back, left back option. Fuck FSG. Hey, I'm down. This whole idea sounds like a great idea. I would like to see Osimhen at Liverpool. I'd like to see Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen, Salah. Just put the Champions League in the bag, bro. Just put the Premier League in the bag, bro. Just put the Carabao Cup in the bag and the FA Cup in the bag. And we're gonna win the sextuple. We're gonna win everything. Bring the Club World Cup in the bag as well. Let's go, mate. Let's go. We're gonna win the sextuple. We're actually gonna win the sextuple if that happens. When it comes to Danz and Darwin Nunez, listen, Danz is clear. Danz actually knows where the goal is. Nunez knows where all the kids are in the stands, and he just likes to smash it into their faces. You get me? Big up Jadon Danz, my striker. When it comes to Hanchko, I'm okay with Hanchko. Like, I'm not a big fan. I'm not opposed to him, but I'm not gonna go like, yay, we signed Hanchko. I'm gonna go like, good signing, but it's more like a depth thing. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Big up to Jack, who says they don't even try to buy players anymore. That's what I'm saying. We don't even try. We don't. It's become a disgrace to the level where if you ask for a regular signing now, someone will tell you this is not FIFA. But I'm not asking for a FIFA signing. People now say it's not FIFA, it's not Football Manager to just average signings. I literally want like just objectively achievable signings. I've never asked for anything crazy. By the way, just so everyone knows, Zubimendi still has a £51 million release clause. Just so everyone knows, write this down, yeah? Zubimendi has a £50 million release clause. Martin Zubimendi, £51 million release clause. Write it down. 100 million, you buy Zubimendi, Kvaratskhelia. Just put the Champions League in the bag, bro. Put it in the bag now. Liverpool will turn back to the old days again. Oh, we definitely will. We definitely will at some point in time with this ownership. This ownership is just absolute trash, man. Absolute trash. What if Kvaratskhelia is prioritizing that move? Romeo Lavia was prioritizing a Liverpool move, and then Chelsea came in with better options and better offer. Jude Bellingham was prioritizing a Liverpool move, but Real Madrid came in. How many examples? Luis Diaz was prioritizing a move to Spurs, but Liverpool came calling. Cody Gakpo was prioritizing a move to Manchester United. You get me? So prioritizing a move means nothing if we come to him with a better package. Look at this guy. Do you think we support like Manchester City? Baleba and Isak? That's 250 million right there. Yeah, I'm asking for the 100 million thing. I'm asking for the 100 million thing. You're asking for the 250 million thing, bro. That's never gonna happen. That's literally never gonna happen. Nunez bagged 34 goals. Oh my days. How do people like this still exist? How do people like this still exist? Oh my God. The guy is talking about his Benfica days. He's talking about Benfica. He's talking about Benfica. Benfica. Guys, when Nunez played for Benfica, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain was a Liverpool player. James Milner was a Liverpool player. Benfica. And he's referring to the goals he scored against Nunez a year and a half ago. That was August 2023. That was literally August 2023. That was literally a year and a half ago. A year and a half ago. Imagine. You guys remember when we used to mock United fans when they used to post Pogba comps from his Juve days? What's the difference between us and them in this scenario? Nothing. Man's talking about Benfica. Man's talking about Benfica. He's talking about Benfica. Benfica. I have no words. We've gone from a club that swoops in and hijacks to the hotel chair in the corner just watching other clubs buy players, scared to even move. I'm with you. We're not even doing anything. We haven't extended anyone's contract. We have not extended Trent. We have not extended Salah. We have not extended Van Dijk. We bought Federico Chiesa though. Italia se desta DLMO DCPO. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. FSG defendant in the building. Let's go. That price is within the price niche FSG likes to pay. So either PSG are just way down the line in convincing him or we're not interested like that. Once again, were we not way down the line in convincing Lavia to join Liverpool? We were in bed with Romeo Lavia for 2 months, and then Chelsea came in, gave a better offer, and Lavia chose Chelsea. I literally said, give Kvaratskhelia a better offer than PSG are giving. PSG are going to quadruple his salary. He currently earns 30 grand a week. They're going to quadruple that. So that's 120 grand a week. Offer him 160 grand a week. Chiesa earns 150, by the way. Offer him 160 grand a week. What's the problem? Offer him 160 grand a week and he says yes to Liverpool. You think this guy like grew up in Georgia supporting PSG? I promise you he didn't even know who PSG are, mate. Have some shame. Why are you acting like it's Real Madrid? It's literally PSG. And we have the Premier League pull. John W. Henry moving like Joe Biden. He is. He is. That's why we need Donald Trump now to take over. It's time. It's time. Just get rid of John, man. John, just put the fries in the bag, man. Just sell the club and fuck off, please, so we can actually be happy. Please just fuck off and sell the club. I beg you. Just sell the club and fuck off, please. Just stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just put the sale in the bag, man. Just put the sale in the bag. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 300 likes. Let's get there. Please do close your live chat and like the video right now. Do close your live chat and like the video right now. I hate Ornstein at this point, Abdihas. I actually hate Ornstein at this point. Guys, we are a disgrace. Now, John did not give me the best years as a Liverpool fan. Klopp did. We won the league and the Champions League in spite of FSG, not because of FSG. Stop this bullshit. Stop this bullshit right here, right now. Stop it. You're acting like John W. Henry is the reason why we won anything. Stop it. Stop it. It's literally Jurgen Klopp and the same people that let him down, letting Klopp down now. Jurgen Klopp, are you mad? They let him down. And now they're letting Arne Slot down. It's the same shit, guys. It's the same shit. It's just the same shit. A different day. It's the same shit. A different year. It's the same exact scenarios. It's the same exact bullshit. It's the same exact BS. Here we go again. Same crap. It's just boring, man. It's actually just genuinely boring. It's like top red versus bottom red. It's like, oh, have you ever been to Anfield? You can't point Anfield out on a map. Blah, 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 blah. You don't know anything. This is you know, when I first started doing content, though, I will say the top reds now are actually at a worse level than I've ever seen my whole life. When I first started, they used to refer to Mbappe as the FIFA signing. Now, even if you want Ouattara from Bournemouth, they'll say it's a FIFA signing. Like, everyone's a FIFA signing now. Everyone is a FIFA signing now. Literally, to these people. You cannot stop someone like that. Everyone's a FIFA signing at this point in time. Everyone. Even if you want a regular ass player from Hibernian, they'll tell you it's a FIFA signing. Isn't the whole point of playing FIFA being unrealistic? I'm not asking for Mbappe. I'm not asking for, like, you know, Lionel Messi. Like, I'm asking for level players. I'm asking for normal players that we can get. Zubimendi is available for £51 million. Go release that fucker. Bring him to Liverpool. Go buy Schlotterbeck from Dortmund. He's not even going to cost you 30 million. That is the problem for centre back and left back sorted at the same time. You get me? And then you could go hijack Kvaratskhelia. Send Nunez to Napoli. Guys, it's over, man. It's over. I'll be honest with you. I've referred to the season multiple times as the last dance, and I'll be honest with you, I'm enjoying the shit out of the last dance. I'm really enjoying this last dance season. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. Bro, last dance, going really well so far. Arne Slot cooking. You know, people like Selection will say FSG is the reason why we won if we win this season, but I'll actually give credit to Slot and the players who deserve credit. That's what I will do. I'm not going to do this Selection thing and thank the ownership for letting us down. Arne Slot has assessed the shit out of the squad. He's not just assessed it, he's assessed the shit out of the squad. He's known them all now. He knows even what their breath smells like. Like, he's just not just assessed the squad. He knows everything about the squad at this moment in time. And obviously he's wanted players. Obviously he's wanted people, but he just continuously just do the same shit over and over again. It's just so disappointing, I swear. It's actually so disappointing, man. It's honestly so disappointing because it's getting to a stage where it's just embarrassing. It's literally just so embarrassing, honestly. It's actually so embarrassing, honestly. Fenway Sports Group, I don't know what the hell we're doing. I actually do not know what the hell we're doing at this moment in time. We need a left back, we need a center back, we need a DM, and we need a striker. And the cracks are there and so obvious to see. And let me just say this to everyone here now, yeah? If some way, somehow, Manchester City win this league, oh my days. Oh my days, it is so over. It is so over. If Manchester City come back and win this league title, We need to become Carabao Cup FC and FA Cup FC so we can leave with something. Win a couple trophies here and there because it's just going to be impossible. Put the Carabao Cup in the bag, bro. Put the Carabao Cup in the bag. If the same Manchester City that have won 2 in 15 come back to win this league, oh, we are fucked, man. We are actually royally screwed. We're actually royally screwed. Oh my God, Abdi Has, why do you trigger me? Stop triggering me. Don't get triggered. Don't get triggered. Guys, we're embarrassing in the transfer window. But I'll tell you why I don't think this is Richard Hughes' fault. This is actually sad, man. Actually fucking sad. Man said 60 million euros. You're fucking mental. 60 million euros for Kvaratskhelia. How can you quit smoking when you support Liverpool? How? It's impossible. Let me just say this now. I'm Richard Hughes. I'm making this announcement right here, right now. I am Hughes. I'm Edwardson. Halas. I know now who's at fault. The same club, the same owners that let Klopp down is the same owners that will let Slot down. They're going to backstab him. It's so fucking obvious that they're going to backstab him and not give him what he wants. 100% they're going to backstab him. I actually genuinely, now I'm going to say something. I don't even think anything is Hughes' fault. Like, I genuinely don't think anything is Hughes' fault. I'm being dead serious. I genuinely don't even think anything is Hughes' fault at this point in time. I'm being genuinely dead serious as they come. I do not acknowledge anything as Hughes' fault anymore. I don't. Maybe the only thing he handled wrong was the Zumendi situation. I'm Hughes in. None of this is Hughes' fault. FSG out now. They're actually so shameless. They're such a shit ownership group. Trademarking the word Liverpool, increasing ticket prices, giving us peanuts to work with in every transfer window. This is fucking bullshit, bro. This is absolute bullshit. We got Arne Slotton and he's top of the Champions League and the Premier League. Yahi, back him. Yahi, back him. Back the guy. What's so difficult? Back him. They're so unambitious, it's actually scary. They lack ambition at an insane level. They lack ambition at such an insane level. These guys are fucking mental, bro. They're mental. They want to save every penny they can. They don't actually care about winning. They don't actually care about winning, and it's so pathetic and disgraceful. It's honestly so pathetic and disgraceful. The fact that they don't even want to win. They don't even want to win. Mukesh Ambani, come buy the club, yah. Sheikh, any sheikhs, come buy us, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, George Schmatka, Julian Ward, Jurgen Klopp have all been let down. Klopp was that shield that shielded us from criticizing FSG too tough. But now here we are. Everything is unfolding as we speak. Everything is unfolding as we speak now. Everything is unfolding as we speak. We know now who actually is at fault. We actually know who's at fault. Spurs have literally spent more money than us. Spurs have spent more money than us, you fucking bozo. We are 12th. We are 12th in money spent. We are fucking 12th in money spent in the last 4 years. We're 12th. There are clubs in mid-table who have spent more than us, you Chelsea scumbag. Stop bringing your rich people problems to us, you fucking fraud. Spurs have spent more money than us. Spurs. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I actually don't even know what to say. This is madness. This is actual madness. Are we really that unambitious? Are we really like that careless from a transfer window perspective? Are we really that careless from a transfer window perspective where we won't even do the bare minimum? Oh my days. And this fake false PR that everyone runs that Liverpool are well run. Well run where? Well run how? Who made us well run? We really need to back Arne Slot. We really need to back Arne Slot. I think it's time. We need to back Arne Slot. We have gotten an absolute gem on our hands who is top of both Premier League and Champions League together. Bro, we need to back him. We really need to back him, but we're not. We're just not going to back him. Just not going to back him. It's actually madness. Arne Slot walks into the job, has 3-player contract drama to sort, and he comes in after a legendary manager. Did you guys see the video that was circulating around on Twitter like 2-3 days ago where they were showing the looks of some players to him? He had to earn the respect of that dressing room and is now top of both competitions. What the fuck, bro? They're actual clowns. They're actual clowns. We actually made profit. We made profit in Arne Slot's first transfer window. Can you imagine? We made profit. Usually when you get a new manager in, that's when you spend the most money. That's when you spend the most money making a statement that we're going to back Arne Slot through thick and thin and we're going to give him everything that he needs. And now we're sat here not even giving Arne Slot the bare minimum. This is fucking mad. This is mad. You know, I wish the Liverpool fans grew a spine and actually start criticizing Fenway Sports Group. Do you guys see the Boston Red Sox fans booing him? I know I've played this video before. I know I've played this video before, but I'm gonna play it again, just for the people in the back. I'm gonna play it again just for the people in the back. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this now. Yeah, why are you giving me ads? Yeah. Watch this. Watch this space. Play it again. Listen to what this scumbag says. Listen to what this scumbag says.
I think the most important thing I can say is that it's expensive to have baseball players. To have the best.
It's expensive to have baseball players. It's expensive to have baseball players. Expensive to have baseball players. Guess what, you scumbag? It's also expensive to buy football players, you scummy bastard. Look at the Boston Red Sox fans with spine booing him to his face. Listen to what the scumbag says. Listen to the scumbag.
The important thing I can say is that it's expensive to have baseball players. To have the best. So
we really need to start giving him this reaction. It's expensive to have baseball players. Are you mad?
The most important thing I can say is that it's expensive to have baseball players. To have the best.
It's expensive to have baseball players. Guess what, mate? It's also expensive to buy football players. This is the worst owner in the whole league. Oh my God. One more time.
The most important thing I can say is that it's expensive to have baseball players. To have the best. So
Big up. Big up to the Boston Red Sox fans telling him to fuck off. Big up to the Boston Red Sox fans telling him to fuck off. Man said baseball players are expensive. Guess what, motherfucker? Football players are expensive as well. Football players are expensive as well. Wow. Baseball players are expensive. Guess what, bro? Football players are expensive too. And if you can't run it, then piss off. Simple as. Honestly, bro, something needs to happen with this ownership. Something needs to happen with this ownership. Okay, we can never have sustainable success at the top level. Can never have like, bro. I know that they're gonna let. I know that they're gonna let him down. I know that they're gonna let him down. This is mad. This is actually mad, bro. This is actually mad. What the hell? Baseball players are expensive. Yeah, football players are expensive too, mate. Guys, Kvaratskhelia is joining PSG for 50 million pounds. I'm sorry, I'm not over it. I'm actually not over it. 50 million pounds. Aren't we supposed to be opportunistic? It cannot be a bigger opportunity than this. It cannot be a bigger opportunity than this. 50 million pounds. 50 million. They're signing him for 60 million euros. 50 million pounds. What the fuck are we doing? What are we actually doing? I'm sorry, I just completely cannot get over this. This is actual insanity. This is actual insanity. 50 million pounds. Are you mad? Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Oh my days. Why do we always have to be the club that's getting hijacked? Why can't we ever do the hijacking? Why do we always have to be the club that get hijacked and spat on and shat on? Like, why are we such bitches in the transfer window? It just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. 50 million pounds, bro. 50 million pounds. We wanted 50 million for Joe Gomez to go to we wanted 50 million pounds for Joe Gomez to go to Newcastle. We could get Kvaratskhelia for that money. Kvaradona. We're actually so shit in the transfer window. It's mad, bro. It's actual mad. It's actually mad. Nah, bro, this is bullshit. It's actually bullshit. I really can't get over this. To answer the question in the title, FSG are at fault. It's over. It's over. Just put the self-sustainable bullshit model in the bag. It's finished. It's finished. Man said baseball players are expensive. Habibi, football players are expensive too. What, am I going to starve for the rest of my life, yani? What the hell, bro? What the hell, bro? I really think had we actually spent a bit more money, we would have had like 3 Premier Leagues. I think we'd have had at least 1 more Champions League. Maybe the first one they win, but the second one we definitely win. Opportunistic. And we can't even take the opportunity when it comes. Opportunistic. Mad. It's actually so draining. It's genuinely so draining. Like I'm beyond shouting and screaming and ranting. Like I'm beyond that. I had low expectations, but like damn, like it's are you that useless? Are you that useless? Are you this much of a scumbag that you just don't have no ambition whatsoever? 50 million euros. 50 million pounds to sign Kvaradona. Nah, we're taking the piss. That's an opportunity as big as it comes. An opportunity like that. Give them Nunez and 15 million, 20 million and buy him. Honestly, the day FSG leave and they go buy an NBA team or something will be the best day ever. Bro, these guys are so useless. These guys are actually so useless. Oh my days, bro. Oh my days. No contracts, no signings, no nothing. Just making Anfield bigger. So they can increase their revenue at the end of all of it. And they actually took a loan out from the club itself to pay for the stadium expansion. Nah, these guys are finished, man. These guys are finished. We're actually, we lack ambition so much. It's actually mad. Honestly. Honestly. The day that FSG just sell this club and move on will be the best day ever. Be the best day. I can't believe people called me a fake fan for wanting like more ambitious owners. They called me a fake fan for wanting more ambitious owners. Are you mad? I just wanted owners who want to win, who want to succeed. And they called me a fake fan. Nah, bro. Nah, bro, this is mad. I can't lie to you, I'm actually really upset now. Like, I'm actually really depressed with how the club operates. I'm gonna say it again. 50 million pounds for Kvaratskhelia. Oh my days, man. Okay, we're 400. We're just 40 likes away from 400, guys. I'm depressed. I can't believe this news happened while I'm live. I'm actually depressed. Like the video, you guys. Like the video. Let's get to 400 likes. Come on, don't move like Darwin Nunez. Let me grab these super chats. I dread these transfer windows. Nothing but disappointment every time. Husam, bro, it's time to book that plane over Anfield if they don't sign and renew. Yeah, like it's just so it's actually genuinely just disappointing. Like, I get we have small expectations of this Fenway Sports Group bunch of frauds, but like, even with our small expectations, like, you're not even meeting the small expectations. I feel so bad for Arne Slot, honestly. That's the one person that we must all feel so bad for, Arne Slot. I actually feel so bad for Arne Slot, honestly. I honestly feel so bad for Arne. Big Arne, man. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for him. They haven't backed him whatsoever. It's actually pathetic and disgraceful, honestly. John funded Klopp's project. He defunded the project. He didn't fund the project. He defunded it. Klopp left due to stress dealing with FSG scrap. I mean, Klopp has shown that he has had expensive taste before. I mean, Klopp wanted Caicedo. He wanted Bellingham. He wanted all these players. He wanted all these players. You know? We are not winning this league. Simple as that. Owners want top four. I can clearly see a few more injuries. We're already finished. City shall win it this year. I'll be honest with you, if we don't win the league, I'm not going to blame any of the players except Nunez and Robertson and the manager. I won't. People did it last season. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Last season, people did the same thing. Oh, this is all Klopp's fault. You know, this is all Slot's fault. But no, this is not Slot's fault. He's doing all of this in spite of FSG, honestly. We actually need to take the opportunity and try to win the league this season, because we ain't going to win it next year. I promise you that. I expected this. I'm drained of FSG, boring. And you know what it is? I completely agree with what Andrew's saying here. And I'm in the same camp. Like, it's beyond me coming here and ranting and screaming and shouting. Like, it's just draining. Like, it's actually just so draining and depressing and just sad how pathetic we are on the transfer window. Like, it's actually so draining, bro. It's genuinely so draining. Like, forget all this BS where people do like the shouting and stuff. I used to do the shouting and all this, you know, but it's actually just draining now. Like, it's just draining. It's draining all the positive energy out, man. It's just so draining, bro. It's actually so draining. Top of the league plus practically a clean bill of health. More power to FSG, good folks. Thanks to Arne Slot, not FSG. This is happening in spite of them, not because of them. Bro, this guy, correlation is not equal to causation. You're doing the same thing to the person earlier on who said we haven't lost a game where Nunez started. Yeah, but that's because we lost one game the whole season. One of the best owners in the league, big up John. The worst owner in the league. At this point, bring on Elon. It can't be any worse. Thing is, like, I don't want Elon Musk to own Liverpool. I don't, because I think, like, would you guys take Elon Musk? Would they actually take Elon? I don't want Elon Musk to own Liverpool because the risk is too high. I think he's involved politically as well, which I don't like. Like, the risk is too high. I get the reward is high as well, but the risk is too high. I wouldn't take Elon Musk as Liverpool owner. Why will Trent Salah and Mo stay with his owners perform at their place? I'll save my career. 100%, Sam. I'm with you. That's why, what did I say? I'm one of the few Liverpool fans on this platform the whole season who said, if Trent wants to go to Real Madrid, bro, good luck. I'm not going to say anything negative. I'm not going to say anything negative about you, Trent. I never abused him. I never said anything about him, bro. Good luck to you. I'm not going to say a bad word about Trent, man. I'm not going to say a single bad word. Honestly, I'm not. Listen, you want to go to Real Madrid? You want to put your future in the hands of Florentino Perez? You're a smart man. Put your hands in the future of... put your future in the hands of Florentino Perez. Don't put it in the hands of John W. Henry because he can stab you in the back. Guys, we're 20 likes away from 400. Let's get there before the stream ends. Bro, FSG won't even spend money to fix up Fenway Park. Look up Fenway Park flooding and see how bad they've let their own stadium get shameful stuff. Let me actually look this up. Fenway Park flooding. Let's check this out. Fenway Park flooding.
This out. Friday's game between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Mets had to be suspended because of heavy rains, thunder, and lightning. It rained so much.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, they're actually the Glazers of the baseball league. They're actually the Glazers of the baseball league. This is mad. Look at that.
In Boston, that Fenway Park started flooding, sending water down.
Oh my days, look.
Outside was just as brutal with...
Oh my days, look. Yo, Twinny was cooking. What were you cooking? Wow. No wonder the Boston Red Sox fans want him gone. They actually have a spine. Well done to them. I did multiple videos that they would let slot down. They definitely had WeChat football. They've definitely let slot down. This is a reality. They have them. We're top of the league in spite of FSG, not because of FSG. Correlation is not equal to causation. We can't credit FSG for this. We have to credit slot for this. They sign players in summer because they have to big up regardless, though. You're saying they have to, but they had to sign players last summer and we didn't. And they had to extend contracts and we didn't. They've literally not done anything right this whole season. 10 likes away from 400 likes. Yalla, close your live chat and like the video. Close your live chat and like the video now. Close your live chat and like the video now. Allah here, even I liked my own video. Let's get 400 likes. You're doing the same thing to the guy that said, oh my God, we haven't lost the league, which Nunez started. Because we've only lost one game this season to Nottingham Forest, mate. Yeah. Stop it. Play 16 out of 10. First of all, W's in the chat for Ed. Ed, I swear to you, wallahi, you know me, I'm not a liar. I'm not even... The guy, I can literally show you screenshots, has messaged me 100 times, unban me. I've banned like 3 of his accounts, but he keeps making accounts. Yeah, get me blood. Just for you.
By the way, can I just say, the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Guys, I'm actually sad. I swear, I'm actually upset. I don't even want to talk anymore. Like, I don't even want to scream or rant or anything. I'm just, like, my expectations were low, but, like, fucking hell, like, 50 million, guys. Guys, Kvaratskhelia is joining PSG for 50 million pounds. And even then, we couldn't swoop in. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, man. I actually don't even know what to say. 60 million euros. Nah, we're taking the piss, bro. We're actually taking the piss. Anyway, I'm done, man. I'm done. I can't even scream anymore. I'm just so disappointed in these fucking useless owners. 50 million pounds. 50 million. We wanted 50 million for Joe Gomez in the summer. Thank you, Ed, man. Thank you to everyone who sent in a super chat, even Selection, the fraud, the edgy fraud. I think edginess kink is very dangerous, you guys, because sometimes you just like to say different stuff to be trendy. Examples of stuff Selection said: Klopp is at fault for why we lost the league. We should keep Nunez and sell Salah. Oh, he's had many howlers. You get me? So FSGN is just not any different of the other howlers he's had. Anyway, we're gonna raid Casually FC. Big up Marshall, who's live. You get me? Leao is not better than Kvaratskhelia. You fucking fraud. Leao is not better than Kvaratskhelia. You actually don't even have one good football opinion. It's insane. You don't even have one good football opinion. You wanted us to keep Darwin and sell Salah. We would have been fucking 10th if you were in charge. Leao is not even he's not even 50% of what Kvaratskhelia is. You actually don't even have a good opinion. You don't even have one good opinion. It's fucking mental. Anyway, we're gonna raid Casually FC. Spam Husam raid in his chat. Just copy paste this message. Show him that the Don Husam community is locked into his stream. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow, inshallah, for Arsenal Man United. This is disgraceful, honestly.